Hello, Inspirational A here, as the title of this video will say. This is my review of Captain Marvel. I saw it last week, thought I'd give you guys a bit of chance to see it, just in case you might not saw it, not everyone sees it straight away. So, just a few pointers, there's about 6 points I want to point out. Obviously the first one is, sets up a lot of Easter eggs. What I mean by that is obviously you find out how Nick Fury, spoilers, before I carry this on, spoilers alert, spoilers alert. Spoilers alert. Yeah, a lot of Easter eggs, as in you find out Carol Danvers was the first Avenger. She had Avenger in her name, so she was the one that kind of made the Avenger project start. Tesseract was kind of the power, gave her the power, and kind of a bit of her power. And then obviously that's in the first film, that sets up. You find out how that got to Earth, you find out how Nick Fury lost his eye. So there's a lot of, Easter eggs in there to that kind of take it back and connect it to the rest of the universe. Also, you got Coulson in there when he was a bit younger. So a lot of Easter eggs to, show why it kind of was in there with the rest of them. The second point, which kind of leads into the third point, is it was kind of a film about her finding herself. If you know Captain Marvel quite well, I don't know her off by heart. I'm not like a big Mage fan, but I knew that she was a pilot and she had a crash and that's how she got her powers. And the film kind of like goes off that, and you find little bits out about her throughout the film. It's not really towards the end of the film she finds herself, but I reckon it works well. I think that it was good how they've done that. I think they needed to do that, which leads me on to my third point, because let's face it, the bad guy, I don't remember who he was, to be honest, because he wasn't that memorable. The bad guy, who was training her, obviously, because she thought he was her friend to start with, never let her use her powers. Now, there's a real good reason for that, because he knows, and it's pretty obvious, that if she used her powers, he'd be able to get his ass beaten like there's no tomorrow, and he would stood no chance, because let's face it, he hasn't got any much powers himself, apart from the things that come out on his hands, and he's a bit of a skilled fighter, but not like super skilled. So, and really, it would make a shorter film, because if she used her powers straight away and discovered the full potential of her powers, she would whooped him like ages ago, and it wouldn't be much of a film. So that kind of makes sense of why the film concentrated on quite a lot of her finding herself and then having the big fight at the end and her, finding herself in the power. So, but it made sense. There's a lot of, and which leads me on to my other point, it was a slow build. But a slow build that worked for this film. I think some films, like Thor, maybe a few others, need that fast pace, but I think for this pace, this film, it worked perfect because the bad guy and everything else I just said. Other major thing I thought was quite good was the banter. The banter between her and Nick Fury was particularly very good. I liked her character herself. A lot of people, moaned Brie Larson wasn't the right fit for this role, wasn't the right person to go to, but you got to give her what she was worked with. She got given the script, told to work with what script she got given. She's an Oscar winner for God's sake, and I thought honestly she done a good job. I liked the banter side of it, made it that just a little bit light, more hearted. Obviously the cat stole the show as well. Like, come on, how you not going to mention the cat in this video? I've got to get comments like this tomorrow. But yes, the cat stole the show as well. He was pretty funny. And then she's like, yeah, like I said, a lot of banter, but I like that in the film. It made it just that little bit better, I like the characters that are more quirky, got a bit of banter, and they're more have fun, not serious all the time. And last but not least, obviously, the Skrulls are actually the good guys. They make out that the Creed are the good guys, but in fact it's Creed that kidnap her, essentially, or train her, mind brainer, wash her, whatever. But it turns out the Skrulls are the good guys in that, they're just trying to find a home, which again you don't find out to the end of the film, but it makes sense, it's a nice little twist, because obviously, unless you've read the comic books, I haven't, but I kind of knew the storyline, but not well enough to know that the Skrulls were actually the good guys. You would know that, like I just said, the Skrulls were the good guys, and it's the Creed that actually are the ones going around murdering them, because they are working with Ronan the Killer, which is another, obviously, tied up Easter egg, because he was the first villain for the Guardians of the Galaxy. So all connects and makes sense, and it's just a good film. It is a bit slow, like I said, and there isn't much fighting in it apart from the end, but it works for this film. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite films, but it's definitely a good film. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll be back Friday or Saturday for a video of a little information on the podcast, because that is on its way to being set up. We have both started doing our list, we got our music sorted, we've got a sick logo designed by my partnership, so that is on its way. So a little information video will be dropping that out by either tomorrow or Saturday, and then I'll be getting my camera this week, so I'm hoping I can whack out 1 or 2 videos Sunday, and that depends on if I'm doing any overtime or not. If I am doing overtime, then obviously I'll just whack out 1 video quickly for you guys. If not, then I'll probably do 2, and it all obviously depends on if I can edit it and whatnot. So it might not even drop Sunday, it might drop Monday, but anyway, just like I said, keep bearing me for the moment, guys. I do appreciate it. Check out the previous video I did. I'm an Inspiration A. I'll see you later. Bye.